Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Showcase on Dark Souls 3, the Ring City DLC. Alright, time for the heaviest weapon in the game. Well, it's tied to be the heaviest weapon in the game. Not to mention, fighting the prick who has it is a bit of an ordeal. But no matter, Ledo is quite a bit of an asshole with his great hammer, swinging around like he owns the place, but I showed him, and now I own that hammer. The weapon description reads, a great hammer wielded by his silver knight Ledo. Ledo's hammer is far the heaviest weapon among those wielded by Knights of Durandal. Funny I didn't see him when I was storming a place so long ago. Ledo is an eccentric troupe who travels across the outskirts, who became a close friend of the giants and even Havel, the rock. Okay. Havel's a bit of an asshole too, but I guess they share that relation, don't they? His skill for his weapon is called to stone. Spin 2 lower stones to the steel hammer and use a strong attack to transition to the earth slam that shatters the stones in a shockwave. So yeah, I'm not really sure how those stones stick to the steel hammer, but then again it's Dark Souls. Dark Souls fucks physics right up the ass, and it makes no sense. But yes, the Ledo no doubt used against all of us. Now, visually, well, it's a giant hammer. If you think there's any real equivalence to this, well, it's nothing that any normal human has ever hoped to wield. Even shape-wise, no hammer in ever history, in terms of being used as a weapon, has ever looked like this. In fact, there's a hammer looks like this, but I can't find it because it's just this is too much of a broad search then at that point. So unlikely to be a weapon. Move on from that, we got the stats for Ledo's great hammer. Now physically, I'm not surprised with the damage on this sucker. It's 170. It's a very heavy weapon, and the bonus is also just as big, almost, at 134. And my strength is at 60. I just now meet the requirement to wield this, so this is the bonus you will have when you're able to wield this with one hand. For a true bonus, we got a B for strength. That's it. That's all you need. True requirement, though, 60 strength. By far the most you'll need for any weapon. Then we have his skill, the Call to Stone, which takes 25 FP to summon the stones, and then 25 to do the ground slam to shatter them. The weight is 28.0. This is heavier than almost every armor set in the game, aside from the heaviest ones. Alright. And it is actually decent as a shield as well, with 85% physical damage reduction, so it can be used as a pseudo-shield when fighting, which is very handy. Going on to the animations of Ledo's great hammer. The basic attack is the overhand impossible swing, shared across all the great hammers. But the power attack is a little different. Your character somehow leaps the air, dragging his hammer behind him. Not sure how this hammer is guaranteed to be heavier than your character. But anyway, the normal two-handed normal attack is the sideways strikes, shared across all hammers. The two-handed power attack is similar to single-handed power attack, just leaping and dragging the hammer behind you. Now, for light rolling attack, you got the impossible swing. And for the heavy rolling attack, you pretty much got the overhead swing as if you're using it single-handedly. Now you got the basic kick animation, and there's the plunge attack. Okay, now for the special. I'm not sure how he magnetizes rocks to this thing, but here we are. It's covered in rocks now, and it's now probably significantly heavier. Probably added a couple extra pounds of weight, no doubt. The animations remain the same while it's active. It's just simply got a small damage boost, which we'll test later. You can see a plunge attack does nothing there. But if I use the power attack as a follow-up this time, you see it shatters and explodes. The hammer's back to normal. Using the hammer in left hand offers no advantages whatsoever, so why would you even do it? And then onto the sprint attack, which is the overhead slam. No doubt bringing the entire weight on your opponent's head. Okay, when upgrading Ledo's great hammer, you'll need Twinkling Titanite. I'm not really sure what's special about it other than its special move, but whatever. So there'll only be a couple of upgrades, but you get a lot of damage per upgrade. So I'm not sure if the bonus damage will surpass the base damage. It's still a small leap away, but no matter. We can see here the trio bonus goes to an A for strength, so we get even more. Alright, looks like the bonus damage does surpass it. And that is the base, and then we're at the final upgrade here, and that's a base. So if you get able to wield it, the bonus damage will surpass the physical damage, the base. So that's pretty good. Awesome even. And that's a lot of damage. A very large amount. Alright, and no surprise this weapon cannot be infused, given its twinkling taint nature. So yeah, but oh well. Plenty of firepower though. And also to be said, it cannot be buffed either. Rather annoying, but it already has plenty of firepower underneath. Time for some performance. Alright. We got backstab in. Just dodge. Go for the backstab, of course. But that one strike to his back did already plenty of damage. There we go. That's 150, and... Alright, so almost pretty much 750 damage. Excellent. Now, how much does it do against these guys? Oh god, it's a normal hit, 600 damage. How much does a power attack do? Let's charge it up. Oh, sweet Jesus. Almost 1200 damage. The special? Oh god, I even get to slam it. They died before I get to slam it even. Now, how much damage will I do if I slam it against this knight? A full combo, let's test it. Alright. Excellent. Oh, nice, nice. Holy shit, I killed a Cathedral Knight in one hit and one combo. This is the third playthrough, by the way. And there, with against the Gorgal, I forgot that I did 1000 damage in my footage. And I broke through its shield easily. So, let's just say no shield can stand up to Ledo's Great Hammer. No shield. So yes. Okay, now against the Black Knight, I don't really expect too much of a resistance and opposition. The damage is too great on this sucker. Now, I know I didn't get to test the rocks with it attached, but don't worry, I'll do that very shortly. Because unfortunately, none of my enemies live very long with this weapon around. Even break through the Black Knight's guard. Alright, let's go on to the test here. Let's do a backstab. I'll do a normal charge attack. So normal. There we go, we got 775. That's the important number here. Okay, let's charge up the rocks to use against the Cathedral Knight that's shielded, but they have the same resistance. So it's going to be a straight up ground his head slam. Alright. Oh damn. Well, we did initially 830, which is 100 more, and then it went straight to 1000 with the shockwave. But can I knock down a pair of doors using a shield? Unfortunately, no. As much as this great hammer and my stats are, does not matter. An opponent with adequate stamina and this with the shield upgraded, you're not getting through it. Not even with Ledo's great hammer. You can't even knock that door down. Moving on to the pros and cons of Ledo's great hammer. On the pros, this thing puts out a colossal amount of damage. That special also adds damage and shockwave. It's just powerful. And this thing can get through just about every shield in the game. Just about. Aside from one. Mind you, I didn't get to test against boss shields, because it takes too long to redo a playthrough. But no matter. On the cons, it is the heaviest weapon in the game, or tied to be the heaviest. The Fume Greatsword is just as heavy at 28.0. And it's also quite slow. But that's no surprise. It cannot be buffed or infused. So yeah, that'll be it for pros and cons. Going on to the score of Ledo's Great Hammer. Damage gets a square 10 out of 10. We can all agree on that one. This thing's just colossally powerful. Drop it on your enemy, they die. Reach, I'll give it 9 out of 10. The leaping attack is quite a great distance. That shockwave also hits enemies from at least a foot away. Just a foot though. Animation, I'll give it 7 out of 10. It did have its own unique animations in terms of power attacks, and its special is unique onto itself, so that's quite a few new animations. Scaling, 10 out of 10. Just if I had the base stats to build this, you already surpassed the base damage. So that's excellent. Miscellaneous, I'll give it 8 out of 10. If you're going to use any heavy weapons, just use this. It pretty much outdoes everything else. Unless you really want the lightning, fire damage, or something else. But still, in total, I give Ledo's Great Hammer 44 out of 50. It's a must-have. Definitely a must-have. The only question is, can you even wield it? But then again, you could probably wield it two-handed without using 60 strength, but you won't have the same scaling, but no matter. So yes, Ledo is one of the few friends of Hal the Rock, so I'm pretty sure he'd be pretty mad if I walked up to him right now. But That's a battle you have to find out for yourself. So has no place in the review. But that's Showcase for today. I'd like to thank you all for watching. I hope to see you guys next time. Take care out there.